What's poppin'? Okay. Going red. We go red right at the start just to see what we can do. Anyways, now I know no one saw my last stream and that no one is here. What? That guy's name is Lingerie. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even want to pronounce that name. That's weird. Anyway, so last time it was called Let's Get All These Waypoints, and then like the stream didn't do well, and then I did that one world quest. So in my free time after that, I kind of Sorry, someone knocked on my door. Anyways, I got all the visible teleport waypoints. There's actually 3 more that I cannot see. And then I accidentally, did like a little bit of exploration, but let's not talk about it. What we should talk about though is I got more levels for the fountain. So we're gonna do that, and then probably put my 13 other. Okay, I have 78 out of 85 hydroculi. So hydrooculus is whatever you want to call them. Point is, I have a lot. And yeah. Excuse me, pigeons. So, oh, hey, I also found one of these, so we can go and get that. That's 3 more levels right there. So what is it? 10? Please don't be 10 already. That'd be really sad. Oh my gosh, guys, that's 1/5 of the way already. Are you kidding me? What's wrong with me? Oh, look, 2 wishes though. Well, the max level is 50. How am I already 1/5 of the way? Maybe I should stop playing, I have an issue. Okay, anyways, well, already at level 10. That's cool, which means I've already found 300 hydro sigils total. Because it's like, yeah, 30 times 10. Yeah, I can do math. Okay, I don't need to spell it out or anything. So yeah, these things, I always put down that thing when I find them. So I think I found a second one down here too, yeah. That one. I'll get the one that's farther away just for convenience for future me. But yeah, I also saved like 2 other like seemingly longer world quests for later, for probably my next stream after that. 1 per, because their world quests are shorter or something, because everyone complained about the R&R quest. Well, I will come out and say I liked how long it was. I actually liked it. Okay, I didn't like how long it was. Okay, I mean, it didn't bother me. Yeah, and you know why? It's because I got to play Genshin more, and I want to do that. I'm sorry to. Oh look, there's a world quest there. That's cool. Oh wait, I think that's in the underground Melusine place. Oh, it's probably the potion one. I did some like potion thing. Melusines are freaking adorable. Yo, Yovey, what's up, Mom? How you doing? How's it going? Ooh, there's a timer challenge that I haven't done here. That's kind of weird. Anyway, Shrine of Depth. That's what we're here for. We got 2 out of 4 of these open. At least we will really soon. And I found 3 of them naturally. What is going on with the music? Okay, someone's gonna die. And it's not gonna be me. Let me in! Let me in! Okay.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Let's do this timer challenge. We kind of have to do it since we're here. Have to very loosely. I'm pretty sure if I tap on this, it's going to open... Boom, down there. Took me a while to find out how to get down there. I'm at 194.4 thousand for my channel points. Yeah. Wow, what are you gonna do with all those channel points? Well, you know, that's crazy. Look at that, guys. My mom is grinding those channel points. Wow, that timer challenge was worth it.
I have no need.
Let's go. 194, no, 195,000. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hit 200K, and then we'll all have a party. That's the wrong place I meant to go to. I meant to go to achievements here. Yeah, so we're already at 63% on this, but 2 of these will take 5 centuries, which is full Statue of the Seven, and then Max Fountain. And then that's one of the world quests I have been keeping on hold for next stream. And 240 chests. Wow. How full would the fountain get if I got all 240 chests? That is nice, but not the best. I mean, that one. That one's cool. I really like this one. I don't know why I'm rating these. This one. That's my current one right now, I'm pretty sure, right? Yep. And say Fontaine, let's go with the Sumeru background. To show you that I never left, guys, okay? I am not a chump who stopped playing Genshin and came back when it was back, okay? I am no chump. I'm not gonna say fool, because I'm the stupid one here, okay? That's on me. Me playing Genshin daily. And yeah, this guy leads to like 4 Hydroculuses I can't get right now. But we will do that in due time. Okay, we're just gonna worship this. Oh, look at that. I'm already at level 4. Is it just me, or am I doing, or is this like way faster than Sumeru? I think it's 60 Primo Gems. Another shrine, Depths of Key. Well, guys, let's go to the other shrine, the Shrine of Depths, huh? I mean, why not? Yeah. I'm not complaining, but how am I already level 4 on the statue? It's been less than a week. Honestly, I feel like Sumeru maybe a little like maybe a little too good at exploration, which is the weirdest thing anyone could ever say, but that's the way I feel. But it's probably because Fontaine is smaller right now. At least that's how I think it. Other people said that it's around the same size as 3.0 Sumeru, but Well, there's one key left, at least in the first area. And while we're here, let's get the oranges. I know they're not oranges, but that's what we're calling them. Because this is my stream, and I say what I want to, okay? Oh, I love the music. All the Fontaine music I've heard in like Overworld and stuff. This goes for like literally everything in the game though. So I mean, I totally overkilled that. Whatever. They're being bothersome.
I see everything.
Yeah, so bull fruits, bully fruits. I mean, French, bully French people. That's what they're telling you to do, guys. Remember, that's the hidden message right there. Sorry, this is not the Archon quest right now. That's crazy. I'm not doing the little Archon quest. That thing died.
Into the wind.
And bop, bop, bomb. Yeah, I don't know. Did that thing like drown in the pot? Like what? Like me on a Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. I'm just kidding. What do we get? Oh, I have so many of these. Oh look, guys, I opened both those Shrines of Depths and I can get another level on the fountain. Why would I do that? Why am I doing this? What's wrong with me? See, now we're about to be 1 level over a 5th done with the fountain. Yeah, wait, actually, okay, I think the reason it feels faster is because you can instantly go to it, because you have to go to Vanarana, the new Vanarana, to get the tree of Vana, or whatever it's called. you know, the tree that you put your stuff in, and it has 60 levels. So this is just saying Fontaine's gonna be smaller, isn't it? What's the next shrine depth key? It could be from the statue, who knows? Boom. Level up. This, oh my gosh. I'm having a great time, but you know. Wait, I forgot. See, I didn't know. Wait, that's not the button I thought it was. Who the heck is that? One of these is the wish screen. Yeah. F3. I didn't know that for the longest time. I know almost every other hotkey, but I did not know that. Lenny. Guys, you want to see my history real quick on this? Yeah. I got Kaching, but we're going to save that 50-50, the guaranteed 5-star for Farina. At least that's what my plan is. Anyways, okay. It's only been 11 minutes. It's fine, okay? We got a little sidetracked, and now we can do the Archon quest. Yeah, oh my gosh, my freaking world quests are out of date. I want to walk there personally, so we're gonna... Because I just love... Fontaine City's so great. It's gonna feel weird not having like such a big city in 5.0. And also it's gonna be weird when 5.0 comes out. What do you sell here, man? Give it to me, please. Let me see your wares. Oh, Fanta. Yeah, they have Fanta here. Fermented juice. You know, that sounds pretty good. Almonds. No, okay. Glabrous beans? What does glabrous mean? Oh, you can buy these here? Okay. Wait, I already have 119 of these? Sorry, guys. I forgot what a life was because I play Genshin Impact now. I also forgot where the weeklies are. I mean, what is this? I mean, this is just I found it like the first time I came here, and then yeah. Go to Hotel de Bro. I love it when they play the jazz music here at night. Like, this place is... Fontaine's just great. Did I just go in like a big unnecessary circle? Oh, it's higher. I have to climb. Okay. I come to Fontaine, I'm like, why do I keep on hearing someone on the roofs? This place is not safe anymore. I know I could have teleported, guys, but come on, we gotta enjoy Fontaine a little bit more. So now we're gonna go on a date with Navia, but first, wait, I still have coffee, never mind. Let's go talk to our detective girlfriend. Okay, anyway, enter Hotel de Bro. De Bro. I know it's not pronounced de Broad, I can tell you that. But I also do not speak that language.
I came here several times with my father when I was little.
Now he's
But
dead.
stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit too expensive for me, but I'll take it.
Don't worry, we haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
I mean, you don't want to reserve us a seat, maybe?
Ooh,
Thank you.
everything looks so good.
I can't. Paimon gets her own seat.
Sure know how to enjoy life.
I mean, maybe if Paimon gets a seat, we should give her like the raised seat that they have like McDonald's or something.
Why, of course.
Even though she can
Go
fly.
ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time. And if it's not?
Then I will burn the place down.
Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
Wow.
Sure have your own way of doing things. Oh,
Yeah, she's rich.
we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all.
It was a pleasure working with you.
Oh, true.
She's
Very
cool and
true.
attractive and awesome.
In
I
that
mean,
case-
what?
Boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
What does that mean?
Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food.
You're gonna eat all that soup? I want to see you. I want to see you slurp that whole thing down. Did I?
Do you think that the
I take that back.
behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened? Well,
Maybe.
we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women.
But
We
why?
still don't know what they are really after. If it hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that.
Well, they can only be dissolved like that if they're from Fontaine or if they're Fontanian in nature, Paimon.
Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Wow, this is reminding me about Persona 4. No, we can't solve this case because it's very childish. Me. Okay, well, they were solving the case, but they couldn't figure anything out. Because, like, oh, how dare you lie to me about jumping into a TV?
So close to hearing who was behind it. In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off. To be honest,
A
I
yawning
don't have high hopes
chasm,
for
she
any
says.
follow-up that the authorities might conduct.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys. Make sure the
It's
other
not that I don't have
detectives.
faith in their ability. It's just that a different perspective is required in some matters.
You gotta be a child.
It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough.
Yep.
Which is
Okay.
exactly
Say
why
your
the
things.
Spina di Rosula exists.
Because we are just built different.
Those
I-
highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist. To seep into the cracks where filth falls through. Where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Love the music.
Seems
yes, I said it.
things were simpler than they actually are. It's all right.
Yeah. I didn't figure out Lenny's
This was
trial on
supposed
my
to be
own.
a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right?
I mean, maybe I have to do another trial for no reason. That'd be
Let's
weird.
talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
Well, we wanted to ask Hydrocon for some information, but we haven't had much opportunity to do so because
That's
now she
true.
don't like us.
We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended.
Oh yeah, because she was baby
Didn't really
raging.
seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just folded you.
So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon.
But like, not one in court, maybe.
I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina.
Hey, she,
I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
bro, she welcomed me at the front of Fontaine. That's all I'm saying, Novia. I'm kind of a big
Heard that
deal.
she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Well, I know why she's popular, because she's the best character in the game.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
No, the last thing I want to do is do something illegal.
Guess that's
Here.
Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full of sketchy ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
We're literally in the place of justice. Well, if we do one illegal thing, we could just be murdered. Okay, well, they say they haven't done actual death penalties here, but yeah.
Well,
You never
one
know
way
when they
would be
start
to
beheading
infiltrate
them.
a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance. I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play. Don't you think?
What the?
Could you suggest something a little more practical?
I don't know.
This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard. All right.
Says the voice
here's another.
actor.
Find a way
I
to
mean, what?
conceal yourselves under her bed. Then wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers.
No,
Let her go back to sleep until she answers all your questions.
that is not how you do that.
I can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
Well, that's good to know.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
And that is very easy around these
Huh.
parts.
Valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
How can you overlook something like that? It's the Archon.
All right, no more joking around. Huh. Perhaps you could... Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break.
The line?
You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally.
Uh-oh.
I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
Yeah, she probably would.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does make some sense.
I guess it's worth a try. I'll do whatever the game tells me to.
Why
I mean,
don't we
what?
give it a try after this meal? You know, strike while the iron is hot and all.
And she is pretty. I
Hold
mean,
on. Did you drink my Fanta?
Was this your drink? Sorry about that.
oh look, she actually drank it.
I wasn't really paying attention, and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
No.
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright.
Yet she didn't eat the 2
Honestly,
macaroons.
Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
Bro, okay, I went to the Traveler's voice lines and you were singing praises for Fanta. My drink also tasted that way too.
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then.
And then we just die.
If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
I mean, how about all these cakes?
Yeah.
There's still slices of
Yes.
cake.
Thanks for the treat, Navia.
Thanks for the free food that you paid for, so it wasn't free, but it's free for me. Okay. Animo, Electro, Dendro, and on water.
Oh,
No.
so full. Paimon can barely float anymore.
Is that how that works? You could try walking, you know.
Nah, that would be so normal. You know, like you.
Wow. Okay, she's above all of us. Okay.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Hey, Navia, what are you doing over there?
Oh, I'm just broke. Wait, what? That makes no sense.
Nothing,
You can't be
nothing.
broke.
It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Aren't you supposed to be loaded? Seems like that was pretty tough for her. That was a pretty pricey meal, all thanks to Paimon.
Try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia.
No, I love this
So
when
this
they
is
play this
goodbye,
music
huh?
here.
Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your request the highest priority.
All right, sounds good.
In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
Bye-bye. And then she was never seen again. Started as light rain falls without reason. It's gonna start raining and then everyone dies. They dissolve in front of our eyes. And go to the opera house. Oh yeah, guys, let's just walk to Opera Epicles. Epicles. Yes, I speak. Fontaine is known for existing. Okay, well, we're at the fountain that is now level 11, and we, 1 second, I'm gonna pick up a drink. So fast, you wouldn't even know that I have a drink. And it has freaking, oh my gosh, that is so much sugar. Is it? So much. Oh my gosh, guys. Unfortunately, that's the curse of America. Oh, please open. Curse of America, guys. They'll put sugar in things that doesn't need sugar or just too much. Okay, well, now I can't open this, so that's great. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Just... Boom. There we go. Problem solved. Imagine she just, like, appears here. Or are we just gonna talk in front of the fountain?
There aren't many people around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last one.
We took a boat? I didn't even know. Oh, that thing again. I forgot about that.
Looks like we're back here again.
It's talking to me again.
Huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
Yes, and it's clear that it was during the day.
That's kind of spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
Vache? Vache.
I can't wait to figure out whatever the heck that is.
Why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty in the water.
Things are getting a little blurry.
Hang on. can kinda hear a voice. It's calling for Vache, right?
How do you know how to pronounce the Musketeers? Because
Traveler? Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
I have. How many times does the traveler just pass out? You gotta chill for a few seconds there. No, we're gonna be some random. Oh, it's this thing. The thing that we saw in the thing. Where's this?
Vache, are you my dear Vache?
I am not Oceanid question mark.
Wait, you seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Do you know where my love is?
Her love. I'm afraid not. I'm sorry. Who are you?
Wait,
Who am
am
I was expecting that line. I could tell.
I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know.
You are an Oceanid. I can tell you that.
My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost?
L.
How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
You were once human?
Yes, that is what I was once.
Well, humans can turn Oceanid?
But
What?
now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost, therefore.
You did not lose your
I do
form.
not know how I came to be like
I'm
this
kidding.
either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
Could have that been? Could she be one of the girls who were dissolved? Question mark.
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril.
Why peril?
No matter where I went, Vache would go with me.
Oh, he's dead. I mean, what?
I knew how dearly he loved me, and I also loved him equally as much.
I mean, I'm assuming you can hear that background music, song, whatever. It's fine.
Now,
Who cares?
we can
Me,
no
kinda.
longer go back. The pain of such parting. I never knew how heavy it could be.
You need me to find him?
No, our reunion no longer has any meaning.
Okay, you just know his name.
There is no way for us to create any new memories.
So why do you keep on saying his name? It's getting kind of annoying.
The thought of me gives
I'm kidding.
you no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters.
Sucker.
If you
I don't
meet
even
Vache,
want to know what that means.
Tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That
Excuse
is
me.
the only thing I still remember.
Oh, I believe it'll be hard for him to forget you.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness,
Uh-oh.
I saw Vache above the surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing.
And he just looked, he's like, oh, guess she's dead now. Just drive away.
If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth.
I sure was a witness to the fact that you
Is
dissolved.
that what you call it? Dissolving. If anything, I consider it a form of release.
That's what other people said.
It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace,
So like we just
like the water's still surface.
so we just walked up the fountain and then now we're talking to Oceanid question mark. That's all
I
that's
could
happened
also
so far.
liken it to being
What's going
a
on?
thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety.
Some measure of the consciousness still
I think
remains,
I
but
hear
only
your
a little bit.
companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
All right. I wonder how much time has passed in reality. Like 2
Farewell,
minutes,
then.
probably.
I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see Vache, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
Sure thing. Now let me tell people about my being. What the? What? Excuse me? What? Bro, what? What could have even freaking happened? I just, you know, I'm not even gonna ask. I am asking currently, and I'm still. What? Hey, okay, whatever.
Look out!
So she has a claymore. Oh, she uses that weapon? I used that weapon on my Noelle.
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
But why? What, did they see me laying on the ground? They're like, we must kill her.
Our hand?
Okay, so you're showing off how cool. Hey, look, I used that weapon on Kazuha. It's cool that they're using weapons that you can use in the game.
Quick, now's our chance!
Okay. Only there was an explanation. I mean, you know what? Maybe I don't need one. The music is awesome. Oh, there's the gun. No way, gun. Yeah, baby, Nick. Okay. Now, can I get an explanation? Like what? I talked to Oceanid in my head. Now everyone's fighting each other and there's explosions.
Your sword there, Clorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
Can you explain why you were here?
I followed you.
Okay, wow.
It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Callus's
Wow, okay.
last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust.
Mr.
He would
Callus?
do the same, were he alive today.
Oh, he's dead. Cool.
Do not speak of my father.
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Oh, yeah, wait. Guys, I literally earlier said I used to go with my father all the time, and then I said he's dead, and of course he's dead. Guys, you're not a true playable character if one of your family members isn't dead. Like, come on.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Corand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech.
I will kill you.
To avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Unnecessary. Emotional
Sorry,
damage.
Did not consider your feelings.
Because you suck.
Whatever.
Wow,
else do
okay,
you know?
that's rude.
How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
Why is there danger here? Like, bro, we are in front of the Opera
I doubt
Epicles.
I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful.
Oh,
Your
okay.
performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known
Whatever.
about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me.
Yeah, what's up with that?
What about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers.
Oh,
I was sure to check a moment ago.
they were just made?
They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law.
Oh, that's how I'm finding the other ones? Or maybe I am just beating up the ones I
I
shouldn't
can only
be.
conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means,
Let's go, illegal.
deploying them as a private force of sorts.
Maybe the Fatui, I'm just kidding, they wouldn't do that. At least the way they're talking about Arlecchino, they wouldn't do that.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
Hi, what's up, Sinful? How you doing? You want to get Genshin in, but you don't have the space? Well, that is the unfortunate fate of the 4.0 Fontaine update.
I will continue investigating, no matter
It's really
what.
good, though.
We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish.
4.0 is awesome. And the first part of the
Regardless,
Archon quest was
Thank
so
you for your
good.
help today,
I
Clement.
barely started the second one, so I don't know.
But if you get
Yet.
any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
Yeah, how about you being
I do not
nice?
think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
Okay, thanks for talking for like 5 minutes. See you later. Who's that blonde chick? They're cute. It's
Right.
Navia. She's rich and she's
suppose
cool.
That's the best news we've gotten today.
Well, I can't call her a detective, but she is kind of a detective. Yeah, she's cool though.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Corand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
Okay, you spelled blonde wrong twice. That's how you spell blonde. You forgot the E. Anyways.
No, she's...
Who was that?
Thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for!
Why were we almost... I'm so confused.
Came out of nowhere while you were unconscious.
Okay.
And Nadia and her gang saved us!
Okay, it's cool. Why was Nabi here? Because she was also... Because she was also stalking me, huh?
Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clorand who came We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
How about you, like, get, like, a power-up or something, Paimon? Like, please. Oh, so you're a fighter now, Paimon?
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast.
Okay, the stream is really behind for me. Well, that sucks. I don't know what to say.
As such, we're
Rip.
still partners. There's no need to thank me.
No, we're deep.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
Okay, old man.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Okay, see you later, Sinful. Thanks for stopping by for a second. I need to... Oh my gosh. Freaking people watching something with a billion explosions just around the corner.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
I was stalking you.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Why is that?
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow? Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought.
No, you're just sus.
Yes, all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
How did that help?
That's what knocked me out. No, just
After
kidding.
we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
I thought it tasted strange as well, but I couldn't be sure.
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salty?
So they were
The
drugged.
color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
So they drugged us.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Yes.
Ah.
So if you hadn't drunk that cup for me,
Navia would have died. That's awesome.
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
Okay, that makes sense why she would follow us. But like they really so now. But how would it not be the Futui? I mean, let's think about it for a second here, okay? Maybe Arkino is lying to Lenny, and she's not guys. She's not nice, okay? She's evil, okay? Like, what else could she be? Fortunately, neither of us are from Fontaine. Otherwise, we would have been
I
dead.
sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate. But whoever did this left no trace at all.
It could have been one of the waiters.
That's when I figured out that you might be in danger and hurried here as quickly as I could.
Oh, that's convenient.
What? Why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Lenny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
Yeah, we always get caught up in messes.
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
I was talking to an Oceanid.
Well, it can't be coincidence that the traveler fainted just now.
Yeah, I
She
always
said
do
she
that.
heard that voice calling for Vache again.
Like, literally, I go to a new nation, talk for a little bit, then I sniff some, like, weird aroma, and then knocked out, and I see, like, the Irminsul. Like, I mean, that's what I did in Sumeru. So I kind of just did the same thing here.
Oh, and this
It's just
time
what
Paimon
happens.
heard it too, but it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
According to Lynette, the ability to hear voices like that has to do with one's sensitivity to the hydro
Does
element.
that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
I heard it beforehand already.
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
I also gained some new intel.
New intel? While you were out cold?
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm so good, I work when I'm knocked out, okay?
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
The voice of the fountain belongs to one of the missing women. A person named Bashir was a witness when she dissolved.
That is important.
Now, where can we find him? Tell everyone what happened while you were connected to the Oceanid's consciousness.
Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately.
Maybe he was killed off.
Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene. But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been
Threatened?
I don't know, but if he's still alive, we should probably try
Yes,
searching for him.
Thank you. This is very important information
I'm sorry.
indeed. We will continue to investigate.
All right, partner.
Oh, you mean you'll help us investigate?
Oh, well, I see. Look, I said no, but guys, I was forced to investigate anyway.
Well, you did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. That means we're still partners, right?
Yeah.
Besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
Messing with us will cost them. This will prove to be their biggest mistake.
Demoiselle,
I'm a big
do
deal, aren't I?
try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
No, but she looks so happy. It's like so happy it's almost creepy if you look at it too long.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you. We also
okay.
have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Yep.
Don't worry, you two.
She's so
With us
happy.
around, our base is definitely secure.
Okay, they made this achievement. Okay, guys, let me just pronounce this real quick. And for like, what do you want me to do? Hear the ocean is called. Connect with your consciousness. Thanks for the 5 primal gems. I don't know why you would expect me to be able to read that. Where is this? I'm not complaining about it. I think it's nice that in each respective region they're using words that are like, or at least trying to use stuff from the culture, but it's just so confusing.
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
Okay.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
But have you seen non-suspicious people? I don't know how many.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus.
Oh, this song is
Now,
like one of my
let's
favorites.
continue, Traveler.
See, guys, so when I was exploring and getting these teleport waypoints, I accidentally talked to someone down here. And then they said Spina de whatever. So I already know where their place is. It's right here because I talked to a guy, and he was part of that. Love the song down here, by the way. Not as good as the song in the boat area, but it has the same vibes. That's why I'm bringing it up.
This is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
You're so loud, Paimon. Can you stop echoing so bad?
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Well, thank you.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering.
Dang
In
it.
fact, our
That's your
funds
fault.
often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
Yeah, at least people like you.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Which makes no sense because you're just so hot. No,
Your father.
stop.
He was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
A case.
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No.
No, I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand.
Okay.
My father's name is Callus.
Oh,
Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets.
I've actually heard his name before.
3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend.
No.
But he
Sad
chose
music.
a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Okay, so that's why it's fine.
Oh no.
Excuse me.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up.
By
At the
whom?
time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence.
I guess he wanted to be cool in a duel.
But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena.
Well, that's fun for him.
3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that.
Well, I mean, he kind of asked for it, so we can't really be too sad
How could
about
he
it.
protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
Well, it seems quite odd. Do you have any clues as to why?
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Oh, what? So they forced me to do that? That's, I don't know. I don't think, whatever.
Ah, so that's
Let's
why
not
you're
think
so
about it.
determined
Let's
to
just
get to the
listen.
bottom of that case.
You know.
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was
But also,
implicated
she is a
in.
young woman, so she could be part of that
I haven't
case.
found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However,
Rip.
I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth.
The echo, man, makes it sound like we're talking way louder because it's not playing any of the
If
music.
only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive.
Rip.
He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me.
Oh, well, hey, that's a fun way to lose
And
your
now,
mom.
Here
Why'd I
am
say that?
investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Seeking the truth for the sake of your family. That's cool. You know, we're quite alike in this regard.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
Maybe stop being so cool.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone.
What if he did, though?
There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful.
Hey, that reminds me of a certain other thing that I'm not going to bring up. Cause
Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
and yet you got such nice outfits and stuff.
Wait,
Not you too,
If
Navia.
Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
No.
Nah.
Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really.
True that.
Everyone's like that.
She has a point. She's making
People
a point
love
right
watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
now. I actually love to see people who do bad all the time get justice. Personally, that's just me.
But how could... never mind. If Callus was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Ms. Clorand.
Oh, well, I mean, she is the best one there is.
Oh, her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
No wonder the movie was a little strange between the two of you. She's just doing her job. I mean, guys, it's her job to kill people, so it's fine. Okay, she didn't have to kill him, but
Yeah,
he
That's
he
not
insisted.
The sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Okay, but he told her to. I mean, guys,
Ms.
think about
Clorand
it.
has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either.
That's how it works.
She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Yeah, understood.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Yeah, just avoid her.
Afterward, Ms. Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
That he intended to die in that duel
Yes,
anyway.
that is our understanding as well.
I mean, why else would he be like so
Papa.
stubborn?
What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me?
Yeah, what a
All
weirdo.
right. Anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
I understand how important this is to you.
Thanks.
Give her a hug, maybe. I
You
don't
two
know.
should go and rest.
Whoa.
This was quite a day after all.
Yeah. Paimon's feet.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We
No.
will ensure you rest soundly.
Okay. The way he speaks, man. Okay, Silver, I will go rest. A peaceful night passes under the Spina de Rosas protection. I did not pronounce that right, it's fine.
Paimon slept so well. This place feels almost too safe.
That was a really impressive yawn. Are you sure you slept well?
Navia? Where did the other two go?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we
Oh.
have our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
That's the other place I was talking about. The boat place with the other cool music.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that.
Yeah.
When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
Poisson
No,
is
I just
very
returned after
far.
going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vacher.
He is
Wait,
Vaudet.
You didn't sleep at all?
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
And still, she's the most beautiful lady there is. I mean, like, what?
Guess Paimon
How?
wasn't speaking for everyone.
Because she's an
just now,
anime
huh?
character, that's why.
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere.
Could have been a nickname.
I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does prove that this Vacher person is a key witness in the incident.
Either as a nickname or they completely deleted his existence.
That mean we're too late though?
No, there is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to.
And where's that?
Is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept. If the
Oh.
Osea that you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? Whew. Guess that's the hard-working Chief Justice for you.
Man, he's so... Novette is just like the best guy ever. He's the best boy. Yeah, I said boy.
Let's go talk to him, shall we?
He's so... I'm actually so surprised on how cool he is. Well, he's not cool. He's a lot more gentle and nice than I expected. Because of his rigid
Aren't you coming along,
lookingness.
Navia? Did you get tired?
He also killed my father, actually.
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
Wow, guys, I'm just chilling, getting an achievement like every conversation here. That's awesome. Learn about Navia's father at the... Yep, okay. The Stronghold, what's this, Minecraft? Do, bop. Do, bop, do, bop.
The palais is right up ahead. Come on.
All right, I haven't gone in here yet, actually, so... Let's see what's going on in here. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, this is a place. I can't even predict the song. I also cannot speak English. Look at you. Oh. Oh, so he's just here? Nope. Okay, nice point. Wait, how do you know to go do that?
Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
Oh, I love the Melusines. They're so cute.
Huh. This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Neuvillette's files are really secure.
They're kind of supposed to be.
Don't you recognize us?
Navia, oh, she just goes straight for it.
Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
Yeah, Melusines take this seriously.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell. If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit.
Oh.
Unlike some, we're busy. So please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
Why does it sound? I
We're here
can't.
today
Whatever.
to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Do they always have like the wings things on the back? What's that? More like they're probably more like fins. Let's be
Is
honest.
that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
Can
All
they?
right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Thanks so much.
Wow, that was a little too easy though. I mean, they just believed us. Oh look, look! You can barely peek over the counter. That is, I just, they're so cute. Okay, anyways, let's go. Let's go.
Please come in.
Man, he's so nice. We barely talked to him, but he's so nice. Look at him. He's so busy, also just sitting here reading. Okay, buddy.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Nervalet.
He allowed us to come in.
We lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
What? We lied? How do you?
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
Oh, what? He's so chill.
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking for a man called Vacher. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
All right. You go do that, man. Why is he so chill?
Who knew that Nervalet would be so easy to talk to?
That's what I'm saying. I think everyone's surprised, though. Or maybe he's leading us on.
Unfortunately,
No.
I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vacher has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years.
Well, I guess that's
There
deadly.
are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Well, I guess that's that. So we're back to square one.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
A dream? Mm-hmm. Yes, I just imagined that whole conversation.
Is that so? All right, then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Ahem.
Why do you say ahem?
Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
At least you do, because you're just like the nicest guy alive.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret?
Okay, guys. We're just going
No.
for this? All right.
You are not trying to do any of that.
Well, he's just a nice
I
guy.
can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should. It's
Oh.
just like last time.
Rip.
After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead.
Well, because he's the one who called it. That's how it works.
In your
Whatever.
eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear.
That line's familiar.
If you truly regret my father's death,
Oh, she's crying.
then why didn't you call a stop to the duel?
I forgot they added like this whole tear thing. Oh my gosh, stop
Why
crying.
didn't you
Making me
give
feel
me the
bad.
power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all?
Yeah, this story got a lot more.
Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There
Yeah.
are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to.
Well, he actually can't. He can't owe it to you because he's not
If
alive.
you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
I'm
Oh,
sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone.
nice. He was talking to you
Not
just
so
now.
much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well.
In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice.
All right, he's like, sorry, I can't help you. Also, as you're leaving, he's like, oh, I'm sorry for your dad dying. And then she turns around and just goes off on a whole tangent.
My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay. By the way, guys, I'm not sure if you've been keeping up, but did you know that Navia's dad died? That's crazy. I'm sorry. What the heck was that?
Navia, are you okay?
Probably not.
I'm fine.
Oh, it's raining.
Rain.
No!
It's raining.
Why did you do that, Navia?
You're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
Maybe it's because Navia just went off on the poor man.
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
Oh, of course. Okay, sure. Yeah, rain. Wow, that's weird.
Did you think of something?
Bro, your father's, was he outside when it happened?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value.
You know, actually, that is, the funny thing about Fontaine is that they actually have like a story, like a way to explain why it would rain at a funeral like it always does at things all the time. Like, that's actually kind of funny. But there was something you didn't know at the time.
Oh? Wait. You don't mean...
The fact that people can be turned into water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water and then got washed away with the rain?
I don't...
Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner.
That's not what I was thinking of.
You're completely right. How did I not connect the dots earlier?
Honestly, I was just thinking about how sad it is that, like, right after she went off on him, it started crying. I mean, it started raining. What? Why did I say crying? That's weird.
Let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for sure this time.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
Whatever. We should go while the idea's still fresh.
Great. Let's go then.
I already did most of the exploration already, so teleport me there. Thank you. It is very, very sad that it's raining. I still can't get over that. It was like they just do us like that. What did Nouvelle ever do to you? Oh, okay. I still have to walk. I thought I was just gonna tell. I love the way this I love the way this place looks and the music. Hit me with it, please. I want to hear your music.
Whoa, what a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
I don't know, but it looks awesome. This place is cool.
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters.
We just like being cool like that.
My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common.
Well, it looks awesome. You know what?
A glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
I think I'm starting to get why you like it.
And
I already do.
You were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past.
You know, see, I was a fan of it before you guys even said a word. That's all I'm saying.
Confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers.
Because why not?
But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Okay. Also, she
Poisson
bought
is
all
where
that
Spina
food
di
for us.
Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
Look at this huge fish bile. Look at it. Where'd they get this fish from? Imagine if I could like hit it and then it like went back. That'd be hilarious. Talk to Melis on the ship. Is that Okay. We just have a jellyfish hanging out here. That's cool. So yeah, her father really likes steampunk, it seems. Because that's what it kind of looks like. It's the closest to it than what people expected, you know. Can we go inside the ship? That'd be pretty cool. Oh, it's Melis, old man, right? I already forgot his name.
Meloose, we're back.
Melouse, sorry. I'm sorry for calling you Melis.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
Things.
About that, it's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Melouse? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
Could the mastermind be the same person?
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah,
No.
of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson.
Okay.
At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
So it's a drug, is what you're saying.
Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
I would not. That is literal just freaking LSD. Like, what?
Yes, he
Excuse
did.
me?
Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions.
Oh, so don't have it.
And if
That's
you were
bad.
to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety.
It's a drug.
While lacking energy to do anything. It's an extremely dangerous substance.
It should be illegal, and
As
it
he
probably is,
oversaw
right?
Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
Based.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath, but no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not
Good.
only that,
We need
Boss
people
became
like that.
determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
I don't think that happened, did it?
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation.
Wow.
Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant.
Okay,
The man's
okay.
name was Jacques. He
Ooh,
felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse.
that's good.
That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food.
And then he
But
died.
then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Well, they just started being partners. There'd be no reason why he would kill him in the first place.
How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it?
Excuse me.
In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all.
Yeah, and all you always need motive,
I
guys,
now
apparently.
believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
Well, that definitely helps. So they could have belonged to someone who got dissolved? Question mark.
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Maybe your father got into an argument with Jacques, but it's also possible that the third person was to blame.
You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that
'cause it's
we're on the
good.
right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
No, that's good. Yeah, apparently you always need a motive. But I will say this in real life, guys. Sometimes people just kill people. You know, sometimes they don't even have motive. They just do it. So I mean, you do got to think about that. There's not always a motive for some people. Sometimes they just do it.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with zero warning. I
what if he
think
had
this
warning?
third person is probably the key to the full truth.
Too bad they dissolved and we don't know their name.
On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice.
Okay.
Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
No.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself.
Oh.
Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark.
Oh, because you were a
What
child.
was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth
Yeah.
is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed.
True that, true that.
Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that. Ever.
Okay.
Not since that day, and certainly not now.
That's...
I want to find
I don't
out
know,
the
is it
real
good? I don't
answer
know.
for everyone's sake.
It is
For the
good.
missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
I like the little bow she has in the back. It's cute.
Yovey.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable.
Oh,
and
thank
more
you.
importantly, demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
Actually, the Traveler is reliable. Me, let's not think about how I quote unquote solved the first case, as in I clicked on everything and chose every option until it said it was the right thing, because I was stupid. I'm not the best with mystery stuff because they always try to do something you don't think about, like almost every single time. So how about I think about something you wouldn't think about and make that the thing I think about, and then it's what I think about instead of what I was supposed to think about. Maybe that's how you do it. I don't know.
So you do know something else, Maloose.
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case.
He dead?
But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
Oh, wow. They failed twice now. What a bunch of losers.
What?
Boss also didn't tell you that he had been diagnosed with a rare illness. The doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live.
No, rare illness. Well, hopefully it wasn't Elazar, because then he died for no reason.
And the serial disappearances
I know it
case
wasn't.
caused him great anxiety.
Because Elazar was only a curse on people from Sumeru. You know, every region seems to get like a nice thing that makes their life just terrible for being born there. It's like, oh, you're born in Sumeru? Well, I mean, this problem's solved now, but like at the time, it's like, you're born in Sumeru? Oh, well, you could get Elazar. That's cool. And also, I mean, you know, a bunch of other fun
was
stuff.
nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you. Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina de Rosula about the details. But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Right. So nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
Okay, but they still did try to get rid of her at the restaurant. So.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
You know, except for like the other day.
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
He said rare illness, not one you
No
would
father
recognize.
wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss.
Boss.
To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful was still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
Well, he lost it now. What a
So he
stubborn old
chose
man.
to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
What a loser!
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword.
Okay, her parasol is really cool, though. She should keep it.
If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight?
Nope.
No.
Oh, she's crying
He
again.
might have set up everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him.
I don't know when they added this, but this like crying thing in the eyes, while it looks a little bit off, it's nice that they added it because there was a few times, like if you went far back enough, where it's like there weren't tears, you're like, what's going on here? Though I mean, you know, they're kind of they're getting more sad and dark over time. I mean, people literally asked for that, so I mean, they get what they want.
Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
He gave you the choice to live how you want.
I suppose that's true.
What a nice guy.
With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world.
That is true.
Thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
I don't know. Nothing.
It's the location where synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters.
Ooh.
When he
gonna be
was threatening
domain?
the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
All right, let's list them
If
down.
we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
Nah, I mean, if you want to die.
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades.
Oh, decades,
There's no
okay.
telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war.
Last time I remember hearing the word tantamount is tantamount to challenging a god from Ye Miko back in 2.1.
The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
Cause why
When we
not?
saw one of them
Why should
dissolve
I?
during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
That's true. Seems my father really had no choice.
Yeah.
Things are different
Too
now.
bad he's dead though. I mean,
it
that
should
kind
be
of
a
sucks.
lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the Disappearances case.
Yeah, and synth
Sound like
sucks
you put
anyways.
a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all.
I am very old.
I live but to serve the boss and demoiselle's will.
What does Moselle
I've
mean
always
anyway?
been willing
Sounds
to take
cool.
on any kind of risk.
Is that her
for your
name?
sake.
Nickname? I don't know.
But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
Yep,
Thank
true.
you for all of that, Malus. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Nah.
Let me think. One conclusion I came to is that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here.
It's Silver! Guys, it's Silver.
When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, Then someone must have given them the news.
Ooh, wait, that's actually good.
After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people.
Ooh.
The first is Florent, Spina de Rosula's senior advisor.
Huh? Florent?
You said, hey, 1 of 3 people, so he could be innocent.
Surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabriere.
Wow, everyone is just a suspect.
Uncle Marcel.
Uncle? It could be the uncle. In these detective things, it's always the uncle. Like, what are they doing? What is this
It's a
confrère?
guild in
Whatever.
Poisson. The boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around, with a lot of business connections in the city.
That's how it be sometimes, you know?
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yeah, you could say that.
You can say that. We were fighting
Guys, I
against
didn't read that. I
Singular's.
naturally said
They
that. I'm
provided
sorry.
us with plenty of support.
Okay, well, I'm not sorry, but like that. I've gone to the point to whenever I do commentary, I swear they say the exact same thing as me sometimes. And I'm like, yep.
A bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
Yeah.
The final suspect is Thierry.
Okay, Silver's
man
good then.
responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards.
He looks like a guard, and his look to each side was kind of
Although the
sus.
guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities.
Of course.
Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
Or maybe it's just coincidence. Think
If
about
you
that.
want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Well, see, it's not the person who you're going against. It's just someone who helps the people that are bad. Which means, I
course.
mean, they're bad too.
And
So
thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
good job, old butler man.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today.
They live here?
If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the necessary arrangements.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Malus. You really are the best.
A new case awaits, my dear partner.
Leave it to
I hope we can work together to uncover
Excuse
the
me.
truth and end this case once and for all.
Okay, sounds cool. Oh, Cal's case records. We got some records here. Ooh, I love these case records things. The last one was so good. It was so much fun. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna be right back. And we're back. I got coffee, which means now I'm ready to solve a case. Well, we're gonna start with solving the case, actually. But we will get there. Visit Jacques' family? Okay, well, is that supposed to look like cloth even though it's clearly metal?
Please excuse me, and enjoy your conversation at your leisure.
Also, like, the...
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Maloose.
Good job, buddy. Cool, chill old man.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
Oh, she looks sad. Oh my gosh, look at her. She is so mad. Yep, okay, no, I saw it.
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her at all.
Let's not bother for her now. We'll
I'm
just look at her
sorry
suffer.
that I only came to visit after all this time. After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face the two of you.
Ah, if it's about that, there's no need to apologize. After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support.
I don't know, the child looks like she hates
I
us.
understood your guilt and apology to be genuine.
But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques?
Thanks for bringing it up in front of the child.
I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
Oh, shut up,
I
child.
didn't
No
know
one
how
cares.
to face you. Because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift.
We don't talk, guys. You don't have to listen to the
I
mad
know.
children.
Only the full truth could bring closure to you. And to all of us.
No one cares
I'm
about the kid.
sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt.
Yeah, see, the mom is cool.
On the matter
Understands
regarding
things.
my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Hmm?
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering.
Oh, well,
He told
isn't
me
that
countless
nice?
times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again.
Well, that's
he
good.
had many regrets.
Too bad he's dead.
And felt that he took the idea of providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr.
That's not
Callis
good.
came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
They
Yeah.
found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before
Okay.
he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the two of us.
Someone or Jack has to take out Callis?
I don't know that for sure,
Maybe.
but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came to.
I mean, we'll put it in the case files, I guess.
Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callis had always taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away.
Well, he can't take care of you when he's dead.
Even if he
I'm
fired
I
the
need to
shot
stop
that
saying
killed
that, I'm
my
sorry.
husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing?
Because he sold drugs.
Papa always wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Okay, so he felt, even though he felt remorse, he still sold drugs. He still sold drugs, okay? So no, he was not the best in the whole world. I get it. You're the child. Whatever, you know what?
Then you should
That's not how
hold
it
on
works,
to that.
guys.
If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons.
Yeah, but you still, you know, just find another way to make money. I'm sorry, just don't sell drugs. What the
Regardless
heck?
of whether
What's
he
wrong
left
with
you
you?
a parasol or a sword. He must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh,
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth.
Okay.
The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you.
Sorry, it's the same song. We've heard a billion
I'm very
times.
grateful to hear this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
Wow.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
Well, isn't that great? Put it in the thing. Testimony from Jaquez's family. Jaquez's family believes that he had struggled greatly with the order to kill Callus. Did Callus act in self-defense, or was there more to the incident? I have no idea. Let's go. Let's talk to these other...
Are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next.
Aight, sounds good.
Florence should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city.
Well, that's convenient.
I'll get myself together on the way, so please don't worry.
Hello! What is up, good
Greetings,
sir?
boss. How may I be of assistance today?
Man, you got all neck beard, no beard.
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
that's
heard.
crazy.
With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth.
At least 3.
And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
Oh, weeks? Okay.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside, and we found some clothes left at the scene.
Yeah, that's
After
crazy.
my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case. Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Sure.
Let me think. Mr. Callus was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table.
Okay.
After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after? My first reaction was that Mr. Callus's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But
Okay.
when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callus was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands.
No.
All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
That's
So you
what?
also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guards said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But
The
I
guards?
never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callus had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene.
Oh.
According to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person.
Oh, how great of them.
About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was a third person there who was turned into water?
It's very possible.
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him.
Yep.
The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
True
Yeah,
that, true that.
That makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callus ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys?
That's totally possible.
But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us?
Oh,
He
no.
didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose
Yeah.
all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
About that, Malus told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel.
But I cannot tell you.
I'll tell you everything once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand. Then I'll leave Mr. Callus's honor in your hands, boss.
He seems
And
to
if
be
I may
legit.
just say one more thing. The whole Callus the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented.
Okay, so, I mean, the way he was talking about the guards, that one guard who's connected to the people, I mean, he could be the most sus right now, but who knows? I'll have
Many
to talk to
people
the other
have
2
laughed
first.
at me for still calling him Mr. Callus, even after so many years have passed. But it was Mr. Callus's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula and live the life I lead today.
Well, that's
No
good.
matter what others might say, he'll always be the man I respect the most. And he'll always be my boss.
Okay, that's good. It's either you're covering your bases or you're just a really genuine
worry.
guy.
I will definitely find the truth. You and
Persona
all our
4.
other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
Okay. Information regarding Florent. Florent, the advisor of the Spina di Rosa, claimed that he was very grateful to Callus for his kindness. He was also present at the banquet on the day of the case and can provide evidence that Callus did not carry a gun with him when he went out. Yep, that is good. That is good. Who is next on the list there? Go to the court of Fontaine and speak to... Oh, that's what she meant in the city. Oh, okay. Hello! Oh, is it the guard guy? Hey, look, it's guard guy. Thierry.
Hey, Thierry.
Oh,
It's
Thierry.
me.
Sorry, I speak English. I'm sorry.
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
Yeah, she was kind of cool.
So you've got news of that already.
That's cool.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the Guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done something wrong.
Are
Why
you
did you
sure there
talk
isn't
like
a little
that?
bit of truth in that? Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
He's in the city.
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson.
You're talking weird.
Callus did a fantastic job running the town, building Spina di Rosula from the ground up and clearing many obstructions in my way. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city.
Yeah?
Anyway, enough chit-chat.
This guy likes
These
money.
two friends of yours, you here for some formal business?
Yeah, you.
Ah, yes. These two are my partners.
Or if I click on this, do I have... Paimon doesn't say anything right now. Rip. Okay,
What
continue.
happened at the Opera House made us realize that Linny's case and my father's may be related. We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's old case.
Why would you do
I
that?
get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right?
Yep, it's a fact.
I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it.
You know, no way he was
If you want to go
flabbergasted.
through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own. Why do
Only
you ask?
Poisson?
We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
Oh, I would never.
You see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city.
Yeah, what's up with that?
So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Why you say it like that? What do you mean by that?
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them.
How's that
If
work?
I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage. If you try
Okay.
to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex.
Okay.
Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think.
Oh, this music's
There are a lot
perfect
of
for this conversation.
complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret.
Guys, this is one of my favorite songs ever, and it's because I'm biased as heck.
So I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units. They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both.
No way,
Now
both.
that you mention it, though, being in the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
Makes sense.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Oh, nice point. That point came out of nowhere. He's like, what the heck?
Oh, well, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia. Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation.
Okay.
I'll be staying in the city for a little while, so just come find me if you need any support from the guards.
Aight. Information regarding Terry. Terry is the person responsible for official contact between the Spina di Rosa and the guards. According to him, only sufficiently rich can privately own large numbers of Gardamex. According to him, I think that's just a fact. Yeah, the first time I heard this song, I was just like, yeah, I mean, jaw drop. Like, it's not even that much amazing. It's just awesome. Okay, I love jazz so much. Said any normal person. Okay. Was he? Oh, okay.
Hello. How may I help you?
That's not who I came to talk to, Calcagni.
I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Sure. I will let him know right away.
Oh, okay, thank you. She's kind of cute. I say about NPC number 15.
Ah, Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Man, I was just doing some illegal stuff in there. That's all I gotta say. Just don't go in there.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress.
Why you have to call him uncle, bro? He's just sus because he's an uncle. Like,
I just wanted
and the way
to
he was
talk
talking
to you
and
briefly
looking.
about what happened in the opera house. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Do you always talk like that, Marcel?
You were at the opera house too?
That's right.
Yeah.
I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I
Maybe
also
you
witnessed
did.
her marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Only a few glasses, though.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
We've been talks of drunkards for a long time now.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
True that.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
What's up with that?
Yes. I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Maybe.
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh. And what makes you say that?
What makes you say that about what makes you say that, huh?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea.
I mean, guys, out of the 3 people, not only is he an uncle and he was talking and looking a little sus a few seconds ago, he also is the richest of all 3. I mean, so think about it just for a second.
If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Vigilance. Paimon just accidentally drinking something.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past.
Oh, I mean, hey, just make it non-peaceful, so then it negatively turns out, and then it is peaceful. That makes no sense.
But
What am I
rest
saying?
assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there.
Oh, why would she be scared?
If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
Right now. Excuse me.
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory.
Why? Do you need to go think up of like lies and deceit to tell me right now? Is that what it is, Marcel?
The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests.
Rest
then I
in
heard the sound
peace.
of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
A gunshot, not 2.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
And then, like, he walks away, turn around. He said 1 gunshot. He did not say 2. You said a gunshot.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora.
Marcel?
All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
It's not looking too good for Marcel right now. That's all I'm saying. Marcel is the leader of the Confrérie of Cabrières. That's not how I pronounce it, I know. And was the organizer of the banquet years prior. Confrérie and the Spina de Rosla have always maintained a close working relationship. Though his recollection of the events of the case is quite foggy, he's willing to defend Navia, even though he said a gunshot and not 2. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to write that down.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Well, wait. I want to do the thing where you can click on the thing. Like, read.
Here we go again, trying to crack an impossible case. All proof and no motive.
See, I love this. I love the Paimon thing and how she has a line.
If Paimon was Jacques, Paimon would probably help whoever Paimon finds more trustworthy. Someone like the Traveler.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Paimon doesn't feel like he was lying to us.
Marcel, I'm not sure about.
He seems good friends with Navia. Could he really be the culprit?
This guy.
Navia called him uncle. So it couldn't have been him, right?
No, Paimon, you did not hear what I heard.
Who would have imagined that people could really turn into water?
I don't know. I thought it was possible from like frame 1, but that is just me. Go over the clues with her. You made the excuse of age, guys. Like he's on a thin line in my brain right now. All right, let's think about what the information that we now
all three
have.
suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
That's what they want you to think. Yeah, none of them really stood out as a suspect. You guys are wrong. Maybe I'm just stupid. I'm probably stupid.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years.
That is true.
Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able to find.
Okay, I guess I'm the weirdo here.
But where should we start?
Jackie's motive.
You're right. Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
Circumstance, yep.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day.
Okay.
If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father.
Probably.
Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
Wow, if it was Jack's, I wouldn't have fired a shot at all.
Oh? And why is that?
Well, could he guarantee safety after killing Callus? Could he guarantee his family safety? Yeah, I mean, yeah, honestly.
That's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father.
Seems the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory.
A game theory!
Besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Well, that was kind of their, like, that was the ace up their sleeve the whole time.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Who among
I
the
was just
three
looking at her. I mean,
suspects
what?
would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
Marcel.
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques.
He's the richest one of all three.
And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex.
Just a theory, though.
Still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child.
The uncles are always like that. You know, you can never trust them.
Wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of Mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
Maybe it was someone else, I guess, if you want to call me a weirdo. I mean...
Thierry, you say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use.
But you probably want it.
I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha.
His way of talking
don't think
is
he'd be able to
odd.
keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
They're gonna make me choose everyone? Okay, Florent, whatever.
It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques.
Jacques?
As Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
I knew they were gonna do this. You choose every option. She's like, there's no way! Well, there has to be a way.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
Okay.
He can't.
I'll shut up. I'll shut up.
And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly.
Okay.
Who could it be?
I think it's your mom. Choose the most reliable. Okay. They oh, they're gonna make me do. I really think it's this guy. Okay, he's so sus to me right now. Okay, I'll say it and then I'll say no. That's not true.
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
So did I choose the right one, or would the other ones have a line similar to this?
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
Nope.
Malus has always been very reliable, and his
He seems like a
judgment
cool
of others'
guy.
trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the three, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight.
Mm-hmm. And he shows the most of that.
Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
He is someone who's very close to you, after all.
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
The synth production base.
Yes.
Woo!
Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now.
I mean, do we have to barge in there? I mean, maybe we could ask where it is. Like, he knows where it is, so just tell us where it is. If it's close to him, maybe we can go, like, you know, what's up with
We need
that?
far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Okay.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
What happened, Terry?
Aren't you the
Terry?
guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yes. You're under arrest. Shoots her.
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
What?
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
No way. No way. A harbinger? Oh, no. Okay, wait. Child?
What? Is that someone you know?
Oh, yeah. I'm friends with him.
We know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well, whatever they're convincing of him, he is definitely guilty.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit
Okay, well,
behind
that's...
the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
Okay, never mind. He's not guilty of that, but he is guilty of other things that are really bad.
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
Literally, they could bring up the grounds of Leeway and then instantly just throw him in the slammer.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Well, isn't that convenient?
Right, because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah, and it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence.
Oh, let's go see what's going on with this child guy. Let's split up.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean?
You go that direction, I go this direction, you know what I mean? Well, you can go to Aranez while I go investigate that place. I'm confident in my combat abilities.
Just as expected of my partner.
Yeah, no problem. I'm
Since
kind of
this is a trial
goated.
about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Irenaeus, leaving his home base wide open.
Unless the person who's in charge of it is the guy in front of us. You ever think about
You're
that?
right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit.
What?
I won't have any chance of making that charge stick though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
Leave it to me, I guess.
You.
Sounds cool.
Just like you helped us in Lenny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to
Spike?
accompany you.
I mean, Silver? Sorry, why'd I call him Spike? You know, I don't know. He looks like... He's just a cool guy, okay? It's Silver.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malou, Silver. When did you two get here?
They're always
We
there.
heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance.
Okay, so I sussed out one of my family
It's
members.
our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Arrhenius. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
All right.
See you then!
Suspect analysis. Combining the information regarding the Gardamex and the investigation results so far, it can be concluded that there was only one person who can have such a large number of Gardamex in his possession and run the synth business without leaving traces. This person is none other than Marcel. Okay, yep, I mean, the game agrees with me, so that's good. So where is this production
Now that
area?
Nadia has set out for Arrhenius, we should also get going. The
Okay.
location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
It's in the water? Oh, okay. Oh, it's underwater?
According to Malusa's info, the synth production base is underwater.
Well, that's cool.
Let's go and try to find the entrance.
This is the first time they actually force you to swim for the story. So, alright. Well, I feel like I saw this place before when I was exploring. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing a building here.
Finally found it. Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. It sure doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all.
Actually, it would not be echoing, and I would not be able to hear what she is saying under the water. So this is stupid.
Well, they don't want it to stand out.
You're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms.
Yo, subscribe with Prime. Thanks for the Prime subscription, Dork. I really appreciate it, actually. Thank you. But can we talk about the fact that it's echoing the words they're saying while underwater? This makes no sense.
Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
She's probably a great staller. Meanwhile, inside the opera Epicles. Oh, that's so... I can't speak language. I'm sorry. Remember, cool people sub to me on Twitch.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia.
Tartaglia. Hey, that's not how you pronounce it, Nouvelle.
Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
No, I might have killed thousands of other people, but not these people, okay? I swear.
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right?
I mean, he loves dueling. This is a duel guy.
In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right?
That's exactly what he wants.
I've got to
but
admit,
no.
that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received.
But I
When
didn't
I
do it.
privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Oh, why are you standing up for her? Sit down, girl.
Hey!
No.
Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
But, like, that's in the system, isn't it?
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too?
Oh my-
I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
Oh, yeah. Just fight the god.
No. That's not what I meant.
She's obviously not good at fighting because whenever they bring up actually wanting to duel with her, it's like she just always just backs down instantly.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly. And we have made very little progress.
That's good, but it's kind of what we need right now.
In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
It can't be him. It doesn't make any sense.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man.
Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
Because she knows what's up, kinda.
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui Harbingers.
Why would you say that?
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness.
Okay.
But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics?
I mean, she's adding theatric if you think about it, really.
We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default, correct?
Oh.
Yeah?
A young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway. So I'll take you up on that offer.
Okay, I mean, he's a chill dude, but also try to kill, like, hundreds of people, so I mean...
So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted.
Okay, there he goes. He's so
Now then,
like,
Miss Nava, who is
smug.
the person you would like to charge instead?
My uncle.
That person is...
Yeah, would it be this one? Best.
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabriere.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
What?
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Yeah, they're gonna call me stupid, aren't they?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you,
They're
Miss
so
Nava,
they're so
that
excited.
charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it.
Yep.
And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Bro.
Yes, I do.
I mean...
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court.
Well...
Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
No, they make it feel like I know that's probably the only option because like you go through the other options, like that makes no sense. But you know, whatever. Let's continue. After some time, a shocked and confused Marcel is brought to the stands.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
He's like, yes, because this is absurd.
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Okay.
Very well. In that case, since
Yeah, we
both
brought
sides
it
have
to
now
court.
arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
We just brought this argument here to the court, so it feels a little bit more official, you
I
know?
would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
I don't know why, but whenever there's something happening in the court, my body just tenses up. Like I just always feel like I'm wrong and stupid every time.
Do you really think that I was the one who killed your father?
No.
Come on. Why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun.
How many shots?
If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
True that.
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet.
Yeah.
Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Really?
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
Yeah, we're getting the stalling. Let's go.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Who? Oh, Nouvette and Navia?
On the day
Okay.
of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabriere.
Okay. Yes.
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard.
He said he heard one.
When
Marcel's
the
going
guests
like,
arrived
what?
at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound.
Mhm.
The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life.
I already see the loopholes right
The
now.
suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, He chose to prove his innocence through a duel.
Bro, he looked like that? You know, eye patch? What a cool guy.
Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries.
Mm-hmm. Yep, there. I love this
These
picture
are the
thing
known
so much.
facts about the case.
Okay, I got some loopholes for you, buddy. All right, so that is true. First one's true.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger.
Okay.
In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene.
Something like that.
Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time.
But now we have new information.
However,
Objection.
we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
Okay, okay. Let's go. Let's see what I got. So that, I mean, that is true. 2 gunshots. Identify loophole. The thing Marcel said. He said he heard... Okay, which one says he heard 1 gunshot? Okay, first off, loophole, the thing this guy said. Huh? Callus did not carry a gun with him when he went out? Oh, wait, they're agreeing. Okay, I was confused for a second. See, the thing that... see, this one, like, the thing he said. What? Okay, so they're not... I'm not getting the right information. Was there more of the incident? Okay, which one do they want him to use where? The clothing of an unknown person? Like, where would this go? Like... that?
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
Okay, but like, I thought, isn't there a loophole here? First shot must have missed, while the second must have hit Jacques' life. There was no third person on the scene, but it turns out that this... okay, this one, right? Boom, we got that.
Clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene.
It was
and that they were
erased.
turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Yep. Okay, this one, this suspect did not dispute any conclusion. That is true. This one is the only other one that needs loophole. This one?
The testimony of the victim's family
Look at that.
confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However,
Oh,
unfortunately
sorry.
for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
Yep, okay, I mean...
Realizing
Ooh,
this,
there we
the
go.
true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Bro, I am gonna say it. Man, I wish this guy was playable. He looks so cool. Just look at him. He's such a dope-looking guy. Too bad he's dead, though. Oh. That seemed pretty convincing. I didn't think it was that convincing, but alright. Oh, sorry, I had to click. That was pretty good.
Ah, so that's what happened. Wait,
Everyone
you're
just believes
telling
it.
me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
I mean, why else would you think the second he was going to say who it was, he
What
vanished?
a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
I mean, he didn't have any shots in
Mr.
him.
Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should
True.
provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions?
Go ahead.
In my opinion, we primarily need to determine 2 things.
Okay.
1, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
Shut up, scornful audience
I
member.
may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, We should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
Yes, yes.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
I think it's cool.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
That is very true.
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
Oh, yes, because she probably feels really bad about it.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callis explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case.
Yeah?
My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave.
Okay.
At that time, Spina di
Go
Rosula
off.
was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice.
So am I just not, are they just not going to let me go in that domain and then we just come barging in and like, objection, you know, because like that's what everyone makes a joke about because, you know, it's court. And then it's
What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
See, we got several witnesses and cases here.
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives.
Also at that
Of
restaurant.
course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do?
Excuse me.
How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by
Wow,
staying
okay, just gonna say that in front of her?
We retain the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot.
Wow.
And restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
Okay.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
Yeah.
That's right.
That is what, that is true.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand.
Yeah, I mean, she do got that info,
I
though.
don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake.
But I know, you were told to do
But
that.
since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
No.
As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work,
Man,
I've
look at her
seen all
eyes.
kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Okay. I mean, hey, didn't he say something to her?
Since
Like,
that's
straight up?
your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
Boom.
I concur.
But also,
However,
Marshall's
Miss
over
Navia,
here.
You still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Well, this is when we talk about drugs.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Yeah, we're setting the groundwork, approving audience member.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
This lady, sum up with
Your
her.
Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result,
they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots.
Which Marshall didn't hear. I'm saying I'm on that.
At the end
Still.
of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified.
Like, it was like right when he was gonna say it.
The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene.
I forgot. Marcel was also there watching it with her. He said that.
Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
That is a good point.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous.
I mean, that's not everything.
I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
It sounds like he's trying to get on a good side here, though.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing?
I don't know.
Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? How do you do that?
Not much you can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations until I'm the only one left on the list.
Yeah?
Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter?
What?
But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah, well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson.
Okay.
Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
Oh,
I
no.
suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
Yeah, you don't really give her a choice.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain.
I don't know. Other rich people did it.
In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage.
Okay,
But
I'll let you
the
go off.
disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
You know, okay, true.
I do apologize, Demoiselle. This was my mistake.
Uh-oh.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
If it was actually him.
Anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances?
Maybe.
You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time.
Oh yeah, let's just get people from Snezhnaya real quick. Hey guys, can you come over here?
Could those records and
hold this case for a few months, actually.
to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
Oh no! It's almost like we press charges on this guy without knowing absolutely everything.
At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings.
I'm back. I deleted a bunch of videos. Oh, did it take you that long to do that? That's crazy. I mean, okay, I've been streaming for 221. Wow, you're here for the fun part. Anyways, how's it going?
Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
Yeah.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The
Okay.
biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them.
Yeah.
People whose families were destroyed by synth abuse.
Oh, she brought it
the
up.
people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice.
Imagine if the reveal just happened right now.
Many people's
kidding.
images are
I feel
flashing
like-
before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well.
The thing is, it's either we are right from the get-go and he's just really prepared, or we were supposed to give the wrong person anyway.
And
Like,
whose
honestly.
image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Oh, she brought up the name. I was thinking Vache might be a little sus.
So you do know that name.
That name didn't exist previously.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
No one would react like that.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Oh, objection! A little while earlier at the interest of, okay, we're finally back here. It's like it's been a little bit. They've had like a whole like hour of conversation while we're just like while we're doing what this part is. Oh, an underwater section. Oh, okay, it's not underwater anymore. Sucks. Underwater combat sucks. Now to get Genshin. I will say, if you're playing on mobile, the the swimming probably doesn't feel good, but on computer, it's the best swimming I've ever felt in my entire life. You even go through all the videos. Wow. Me personally, I think that this is the best swimming I've ever experienced in my entire life. That's all I gotta say. Party. Oh, look, party setup. I don't need to change it. Okay. Wait, does this tell you like? I mean, first off, look at this. Yo, that's so cool. We have 2 floating, by the way. Kokomi's just like that. She just floats. I will be right back real quick. Sorry about that.
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship. Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction. To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
All right, we're back. Sorry. You know, I just always gotta be loaded up on that coffee. What can I say? No. Let's not leave. Let's fight these things. These new things. So I'm just saying, this game is easy. At least for me. I built these characters like way too well. Start whatever this is. What? Start making drugs? Oh!
Floor is going up.
I almost walked off.
Is it because of this mechanism in the middle?
This place looks so cool.
Prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
They actually showed this domain in the thing. They showed it in the 4.0 thing when they were showing stuff off. Thanks for the common chest. Don't mind if I do. Oh my gosh, man. Look at this. They put all this effort for this, and then you can only go in here like once? Rip.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way.
You go...
Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Obviously some swimming. Let's go! Man, I love the swimming. The swimming is so good. I still can't get over how good it is. Is there anything else down here? Oh, just crabs. Just crabs doing crab things. Man, I wish every character could do, like, the dive. Unfortunately, they cannot. I found out... Actually, I didn't know how people were doing it. So then I initially just found out that, only, Oh, it drains it. Cool. I found out that only Fontaine characters... Oh, it makes it go higher. Never mind. Fontaine characters and the Traveler can do the diving out or like jumping out of water, which is interesting.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top.
You still don't have enough space?
Still a ways away from where we need to go.
How many gigs do you need? I know it's a lot though. That's the one thing that sucks about Fontaine is like so far 4.0 is amazing, but like most people don't have the space for it anymore. You're gonna take drastic measures. Oh no. I thought you didn't care about Genshin anymore. You're just like the rest of them. No, okay, anyways. I'm kidding. You can like it if you want. Everything in your photos, I mean, hey, make sure to keep the good saucy stuff, okay? Just, I mean, what?
Allow me.
There is no escape. One with nature.
Everyone go in.
Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot. My team is... My characters are too good. The only time I struggled was with those enemies that have like 50 billion health for no reason. That just like exist. Like, I am the guy of the lake. Or, you know, whatever they said. Oh. Wow, there is a lot of effort put into this place, though.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Man, we are just cool. What can I say? This place, man, this game is so good. I'm sorry for being the one. Ooh. Sorry, guys. I just make an ooh sound about like literally everything. Yo, guys, this is tanked. No way, tanked. Another common chest. Now that's what I'm talking about. You could say that's pretty common. Look at the way that door just opens. Like the door. They showed this. I remember my reaction in my video when I saw it. It just looked so cool. Just needlessly cool. It's like, oh my goodness, yes. Okay, let's fight these two. This person, whoever it is, they definitely have the resources.
The birds come. Time to go.
Oh, they died quick. I was not really expecting them to die that fast. Anyway. Like, there's like a... This place goes deep. Oh. That looks cool.
We finally made it to the innermost sanctum.
Is this the primordial water, like seawater?
So, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
If I'm not mistaken, he's been charged by Navia as we speak.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the opera house and help Navia.
Okay. Yeah, she is getting in the bind as we speak right now. I mean, look at all these chests. Oh, wait, yeah, we're getting... I remember.
Aw, it's a bunch of really cute things. Pink accessories, a hair tie, a makeup box.
Maybe this was left for Navia. There's a name, too.
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
That's weird. Bro, they probably belong to the... Why? Why do we have a list of this? What are we doing?
You mean the girls from the
That's
serial
creepy.
Disappearances? They were brought here?
That's just creepy.
They were turned into water. And all the boxes of things. These names. That means... Oh, this is terrible.
Well, we're in the right place, or it was a setup the whole time. Missing persons' possessions. You discovered objects within the containers labeled with the names of those who owned them within the depths of the HQ. The names here must have something to do with the victims in the serial disappearances case. This might be proof that this was their final stop. It seems like proof enough, but that's just kind of weird, you know? I forgot that we're getting stuff. So I saw sparklies and thought something like some random particle was going to come out. Examine the bookshelf.
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes.
Do you have the glasses with you right now?
Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him.
It's probably related to his and Jack's case. Jack's case.
Yep. It's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it.
Bro, literally all the information here is just sitting out for us. The song playing here is interesting.
Third person, right?
Yep. Is there anything else? I mean, I could read it, but
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization.
Yep, there's a stalemate.
That dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act
Promise?
whenever he wants to make our lives miserable.
True that.
The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely.
Okay.
I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia.
Okay.
Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
They planned this well in advance.
They're all just so evil.
Wow, oh, the people who, like, just killed people randomly? Yeah, I can't believe they're evil. Callus's investigation report. Clues concerning the Callus case that were found inside the bookshelf. The mastermind did not believe that Jekes would do the deed and thus sent a third party to ensure Callus's death. The content that followed also defined the culprit's motive to some extent. It'd be nice if we could get, like, the person who was sent to kill him. That'd be pretty cool, but he's dead. So, I mean, examine the pool. This is definitely the water source.
Oh, look! There's an important-looking basin over here, and it's full of water.
That must be the water from the primordial sea.
That means
No.
this is where they make all the synth. And that special water is the main ingredient. If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth. But the pure stuff can dissolve a human. Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence.
Thank you. Primordial sea water pool. The pool found within the HQ is filled with water from the primordial sea. The mastermind can use this to create synth. No way. Okay. It's kind of convenient how everything is just laid out here, but, you know, this is their HQ. They didn't think anyone knew about it. Examine the bottles.
Whoa.
This is
There's
synth.
so much synth here. And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
There's so many.
Mixing in progress. Ready to drink. Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled.
That's good.
Whoa, there's even fruit-flavored synth?
Well, that definitely proves that this is where they produce synth.
It's super obvious.
Obvious. Synth, a popular potion circulating quite widely. It gives the drinker a very pleasant experience for a short time, but its side effects are equally strong. The producer uses these special characteristics to earn a massive profit from its trade. Also, it is just, this is drugs that should be illegal. That's what it is. Okay. Examine the experiment table.
What's this over here?
Seems like alchemy is going
Looks
on.
like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough.
Uh-oh, we got a name.
The experiment was a failure. no individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Oh, well, there. Yeah. Calm down, Paimon.
Sorry, traveler.
That's kind of cute, though.
We'll try our best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary
Don't worry,
before.
the story's getting more dark, Paimon. That's what we want.
How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone?
Because they're evil. That's what they do.
Paimon's too scared to keep going.
All right. The goal of the researcher is to save his lover, a woman called Vignere, who was dissolved.
So that's why he did all of these experiments.
On other women? Just thinking the other guys wouldn't feel sad? Wow.
Did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
Oh, there's another name here. Vashir.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
Yeah, I was supposed to. No, he's the researcher. He was probably the first person to see it happen. Like that was probably the first lady to like be seen dissolved in the water. So then he went down a dark path. He is the researcher.
You mean Vache is the one who did all of these experiments?
Yes, he signed off on a bunch of the experiment reports. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably Vignere.
So that's it. Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and...
He's not a. Oh, wait, he's saying he killed his love. What?
No, that's not it either.
No, you got it wrong.
If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
There must be more to this than. No, it happened on accident in front of him, and then he wanted to find answers, so he did experiments. It's that simple, Paimon. Okay, meets the eye.
In case, Paimon will write it all down.
Vashir's experimental records. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusion on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No, okay, yeah. There are many more records like these. Okay. Excuse me.
We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on. But...
Who really is this Vashir?
Yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity.
Well, I think that's happening right now in court.
No wonder even Neuvillette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
Clever, but maybe not clever enough. Let's look again.
Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
Yeah, this guy sucks. Okay, I do want to look at my book right now, please. Okay, fine. I open the inventory. I just want to hear what Paimon has to say about it.
Paimon can't tell how deep this pool is. And Paimon's not about to dip her toes in to check.
Yeah, please don't.
Paimon's gonna give it an ugly nickname like... Bad water.
Yeah, that is not what it said in the bottom right corner. See, it's super nasty. That was a bad one.
The sadder Paimon gets. These were all girls with their own hopes and dreams.
Yeah, it's good. Look at her. She looks really goofy in the corner
Paimon
saying
can't
that.
look anymore. For Paimon's sake, you read it. These should be able to prove Navia's theory.
Okay, but there's one thing that we are missing. Also, we still have Child's Vision. Okay, it's got to be hidden somewhere around here. I mean, we got... Wait, I forgot. We can hit E. Wait, we're going back again? Huh?
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything carefully. We'll find something for sure.
All right. So it's a cutscene search. Cutscene.
Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
I mean, you can have the synth if you want. The bad water. Paimon, I found it!
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see.
That is an important looking book.
Yeah. Isn't that Vache's lover's name?
Mm-hmm.
Then you found her diary. Let's see. Aw. It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet, too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now.
But take a look at this page. She made a list of baby names. Oh. Vashir, is that the one that... Not Vashir, it's...
So many! A whole page's worth! But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them?
Which one is circled?
The final name she decided on was... Marcel.
I knew it! He used the name! Literally, that's exactly what I was thinking. The child name she chose would be Marcel. What else would it be? It's his cover. Anyway.
Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vacher and Vinier's grown son?
No, I figured it out. Let's go, Paimon. Let's get out of here. I got it.
Hey! Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
I figured it out before either of you figured it out. That's right. I'm smarter this time. I'm not stupid, okay? Notebook belonging to a lady named Vinier. She records many stories of her time with her lover, Vashir, or whatever. On one of these pages, she prepared many names for their future child, and the name she settled on in the end was Marcel. That is what happened. After obtaining the final piece of key evidence, you race back to the opera at Bicles. And then I jump in, I'm like, I got him back.
Image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Oh, like right when she said this too? Yep. She got him.
So you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
You're so... Bro, I got you.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Hey, we just ran in saying that?
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
We got
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
We're not going against the rules.
It's all right, Monsieur Neuvillette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
Yep, it's about what you was just saying. Let's say it. You say you've never heard of Vashir. But, which evidence proves the true identity of Vashir? Is it this one? It's either that one or this one, but I think it's this one. Could this be the wrong one? This isn't it, but I keep looking. Okay, it's this one. Okay, let's use this. Select. Okay. I knew it was one of the two, but I wasn't sure which one would be the right evidence.
The truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vacher.
Oh yeah, look at that pose. She got it.
Huh?
I love how always in the lines.
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything. After your lover, Vinier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you. You even
Or maybe
created
not.
Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vacher.
So that's it.
Huh?
Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far.
Thanks for chiming in, Farina.
Marcel's motive has now been established.
There is one.
This information regarding your
Oh,
past
her-
also dismantles your prior timing defense.
Her 3D model is just so good. It always surprises me how good it is.
Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong?
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at him.
You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
Over 2,000 deleted. You have that many? I don't even have that many. I've been saving photos from like 2016.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
He's going evil.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Yep, buddy.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this?
You're still guilty. Like, it doesn't change anything.
Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes?
No, yeah, it probably sucked, but also you killed 24 plus other people, so like, I mean...
No one helped me.
Come on.
No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vinier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all.
I mean, so that means we're right, though.
Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever.
Well, that's
You
not
only
nice.
have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people.
Hey, that line was in the 4.0 program.
Vignere is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow.
I mean, you should have gone into the sea then.
But I'm not from this blasted place.
Oh, he can't.
I can't be dissolved. No matter what I do.
Okay, so he is actually from Snezhnaya. Did not expect that part. Oh, bro, he's taking drugs.
Is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
Bro, he's drinking the drugs in court. Stop him.
Dissolve. Can't dissolve. Can't dissolve.
He's gone crazy.
Do you all see? I can't go. I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back?
You're going to jail, bro.
All of that. And in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me.
Uh-huh.
I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very
Bro, freaking evil. This evil monologue is not a good defense.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Yes.
Don't touch me. Don't anybody come near me. I still need to save Vignere. I promise. We made a promise.
I'm sorry, buddy, but you are now evil.
Vignere.
He's been evil.
Vignere. Please, Vignere. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
No, if she knew what you did, yeah, no.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
I like how he sits with his legs crossed like that when he's just chilling, man. Look at
Fine
him.
by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
But you are still a Fatui Harbinger.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
All right, take a look. Nouvette proceeds to review and compile all the evidence
The
and
man
records.
now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignere.
Yeah.
During an underwater expedition, Vignere accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result.
Yep.
Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research.
Bro.
With the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignere back to life.
I love when they do this like camera effect to show like past the things, and whenever Nouvette like summarizes it, it's so cool.
To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson.
And Marcel was a previous name for a child.
During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus
Also, the song's
at a
great.
banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene.
And then I cried. I'm just
And
kidding.
just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method.
Showing how cool he is. Look at it. Oh, go
However,
off,
his
Lenny.
attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court.
True
Thus
that.
concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
No way, bro. That applause is not nearly good enough for how dope that
The
was.
oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
Bro, they took this animation from Honkai Star Rail, you know, putting the ticket in the thing. I'm kidding. If it says he's not...
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vacher is guilty.
No way! Bro, why are you surprised? You went on your whole evil monologue, okay?
Guards, take Vacher away.
Yes, please.
Good.
It's what he deserves.
Oh, thanks for that.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
And then someone else dissolves, guys. Watch.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Guys, don't. You guys are literally here to jinx everything.
We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people, and now he's finally getting what he deserves.
And then every Fontanian sitting in here, water dumps, primordial sea water dumps from the top, and they all dissolve.
Huh? Are you okay?
Navia!
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Why do I feel like something's off? It's kind of weird.
Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Though we're completely right, though. I don't know why. I always feel like something's off whenever things go well in here for no reason.
Well, now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending.
You can't come out. You can't leave real quick, child.
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse
Bro, they're gonna
me-
stop you. You're a freaking Fatui Harbinger.
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
I mean, we can charge cases for you being a Harbinger.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
But, like, it doesn't make...
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal?
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
He is a side character. How do you know?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Yeah.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges.
Not even suppose, just factual.
We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
Thanks for saying the whole name. First, middle, and last name.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
But that makes no sense.
Hey! That's not funny. Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent?
You are. I mean, we don't have to listen to Oratrice. Like, okay, they said the Oratrice and Neuvillette have always had the same decision, but if one disagrees, then they can...
What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
It has its own thoughts.
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
That's actually not good.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
It could have done that, because, like, in general, for everything he's done, yeah, he's guilty as heck. But this specific case, he's not.
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Just what is going on
here?
here?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court.
But it's...
We must accept the guilty verdict.
That is a dumb rule, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
The thing is, I mean, he is guilty of other things, so it's not really inherently a bad situation, if you think about it. There's a cutscene, by the way. He's gonna say the line.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine.
What a joke.
You've got your rules.
Well, I got mine.
Too.
Good song. Okay, go off, man. I mean, he's dope. He's sick with it. What can I say? Oh, is he gonna like full power up? No, Farina. Oh yeah, no, he's going full. Oh my, oh the music though. Oh.
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Bro, you just jumped in for like 2 seconds. No, he has a scratch on his face. Okay, well that was cool. I assumed the fight was cooler than that when everyone talked about it.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court.
I feel like we should have a way to combat that.
All I do is follow
for future
court
reference.
procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
If even the Chief Justice doesn't know, then we have no choice but to ask the Archon herself.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it.
Why'd you? Whoa, was she really snapped there?
I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
Yeah, she's kind of freaking out.
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Oh no! Now the people are gonna doubt her. That's that's just bad.
So are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
No.
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court?
I see that viewpoint I don't have yet.
Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap?
Yes, that is what they're saying.
Tell me, you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
I love her song so much. And her too. I mean, what?
Now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, she just couldn't hold back her inner thoughts there, I guess.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was
Yep.
part of an elaborate performance.
Yeah, of course.
With every action meant to stir up drama and excitement. And, of course, for every performance, there is a script.
Yep.
Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning.
Yeah.
As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment. If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence.
Okay, honestly, I'm starting to feel bad for Farina right here. She's digging herself a grave. I can see it.
Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable.
She's not wrong, but he was not part of that case.
All shall be revealed in time.
Hey, that line.
You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict.
Her laugh is so good. I
Now,
love it so much.
Having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress,
Yes.
I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
Bro, she's freaking out so bad.
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
Oh, what? No, she was just making stuff up.
She probably just put on that performance to save face.
Exactly.
As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
Way to pull the rug out from under her.
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity.
All right.
Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
But then there's the problem with the Oratrice and not trusting the god of justice.
Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for
I don't
now.
feel bad for him. He needs some time in the slammer, okay? Not for this specific case, but he did all the other things. So, like, come on.
He's done plenty of bad stuff.
Exactly.
So he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
See, that's what I'm saying. Tragedy repeats itself. Well, can I talk to him again? What's up?
Oh, Monsieur Nervalet, that power you showed when you took him down. Who are you really?
Bro, he didn't show nothing. Like, he came in for like 1 second and stopped him.
I'm the Chief Justice of Fontaine, of course. If officers of the law lack the strength and capability to enforce it, then it makes a mockery of justice.
Yes. I know who you are, buddy. Don't think I don't know who you are. Anyways, let's get that viewpoint, actually. Oh, wait. That's why I didn't have it. It's because it's up there. Okay. I'll have to go up the stairs, it seems. Hey, yo, what's up? What's up? Oh, no, please. I want the viewpoint. Please. That...
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
I was about to say, what? They did not try to restrain him whatsoever.
Hey, traveler!
What do you want?
Marcel, what are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest. Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
No, wait. I just want to ask the traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
What's your problem? Oh, he's just standing there.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher?
Oh, yeah.
I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
I might have talked to her.
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Yes, I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
It was around the Fountain of Lucine. Lucine? Something to do with my sensitivity to the hydro element.
The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
As long as there's restraint.
Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Yeah, they usually don't.
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
I mean, might as well.
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
I mean, it's the reason he became a psychopath, after all.
Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs?
Yes, that humans
Very well.
be like that.
I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
Yeah, he's a really powerful guy.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Man, he's gonna enjoy time in the slammer, isn't he? No, we could say that she told him not to care anymore, but you know, it's a little bit late to say that because I mean, he already killed like 24 plus people, so I mean that's cool. Also, he popularized a drug that has terrible side effects and isn't good for you. And he also, yeah, he did a lot of other things. You know, we don't have to talk about it. We'll just let him talk to his little wife, girlfriend, whatever.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Back then, I drank water from the primordial sea. It heightened my sensitivity to hydro elements.
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Vacher.
Oh, there it is.
Ah!
Yes, that's it. So you heard it too.
Vignier, it's me. It's me, Vacher.
Vacher? Vacher.
I'm here. I'm here. Where are you, Vignier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Oh, don't. Where did he go?
Vignier, is that you?
Oh.
It's me, Vacher. Vignier.
Vache, why did you come? Didn't I say you don't need to look for me?
Yeah, I forgot to bring that part up.
You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
I don't know, 20 years?
It's been more than 20 years.
How did I guess that right?
I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left.
He's like, I'm an insane man now.
All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me.
And then, so I killed people.
I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vignere, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
Yeah, well, that's...
Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
Hey, yo, she's right, though.
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day.
Was it even like him? Like, what?
If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks.
Wow, okay, so, I mean, you
It's
know,
all
that...
because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You...
Ouch!
Wait, you are not Vignere. Who are you?
You're right.
Oh.
I am not Vignere. I am the sacrifices.
Oh, so they knew his
Every
name.
woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea.
That is how it works. You know what? It's a good thing you didn't even talk to her, because...
Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals. But we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea.
Well, darn.
I'm Cressy. I'm Lemonade. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vignere.
Ooh, ouch, bro. You gotta deserve it.
But then, where is Vignere?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you.
Oh, well, based. Honestly.
Get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her.
But she don't want that.
Did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did?
Nope.
If she would despise you for what you became.
She definitely would. If she was actually here, she'd go like, I hate your guts, bro. You are unforgivable. That's what you are.
You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist.
True.
The only thing you are not is Vigniere's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vigniere's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
Good. Looks like I didn't meet Vignere back then either. They must have wanted me to lure Marcel here from the very beginning. Well, that's good. He gets this talking to.
Yeah, she can't hate me. Let me see her, please. Have mercy.
No, you don't deserve mercy.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignere. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Yeah.
Vache. 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 Vache.
That's kind of creepy.
Vache.
But I mean, also, those are all the people he killed, so that's why it's creepy. Oh, so he died. Later, the guards find that the culprit of the serial disappearance is a young woman case. Marcel appeared to have lost his soul. However, the final report something. Okay. Several days later, you just skip over that. I mean, hey, you know what? He asked for it, okay? He got killed by all the people he killed. Nope. Yeah, and it's raining. Well, hey, we solved that big case, though.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Yeah, shopping's stressful in its own way, though. True.
Well met, partner.
Where's your
I
umbrella?
knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
Yeah, Rain's
It's a
awesome.
pleasure to see you both again.
What's up, Silver? Why are you so cool?
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Yeah, I miss you so much.
Now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Yeah, true. Everyone's gonna roll for you, even me.
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
Being no, okay, what?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Sen.
Because you're cool.
Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died.
Since they all thought he was
everyone
evil.
knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come.
Well, that's good.
This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court, all attended.
Well, because we know who the actual murderer is.
His name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
And what did I say from the beginning? Got you over 3,000? Oh my gosh, you have so many. Anyways, like I said, guys, it's always the uncle. The second you say uncle name, boom, he murdered him. Like, simple. No.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Things turned out as well as they could have.
By the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service.
Oh, you ran into one of the best characters ever? Awesome.
Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Of course, she liked that.
So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steamboat?
The Charlotte? No way!
Yeah.
She bothers like
Way back
everyone.
When I first became the president of the
Excuse
Spina
me.
di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness. Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose.
That's a really good name.
To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since.
Charlotte is the best.
She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Of course.
Yeah. She told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too.
Oh, wow, we made her. Yeah, she did talk about that.
Anyway,
How she'd
I told her
love
to
to
make
be the
sure
first
that
to
when
write
she
about
writes
it.
about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
We were really cool.
Can't
wait to read it.
Thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Oh, and
She's a real
in other
one.
news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
How'd that go?
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vache's headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on my father's behalf. It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time. So
Yeah.
we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
That's good.
Oh,
She was just doing her job.
Paimon also thought Clarend wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Says Paimon.
Anyway,
We have so many
now that the
friends.
case
It's
has finally
absurd.
been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
Okay.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And
Uh-huh.
on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day. That includes me, too.
Okay.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Indeed. Can I come too?
We want to go too.
No.
We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
That is entirely accurate.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
You freed up enough space?
Yeah,
Wow, only took
you're right.
4,000.
It's been raining non-stop for a few days now.
Oh my gosh. Newved's having a time right now, isn't he? I mean, what? Who?
This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
1 second, I'll be right back, sorry. All right, I'm back. You have an extra 15 megabytes to spare. That can go for like one more update, so that's good. Anyways, like if you were paying attention to my stream at all, you got a lot of huge spoilers, which kind of sucks because all the cool stuff is happening. But honestly, these two back to back, just constant motion, best Archon quest. And, you know, that's saying a lot because for the longest time, the second part of Sumeru's was my favorite. Because it was so good.
There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be...
Monsieur. Is it him?
Isn't that Nervette?
Yeah, it is.
Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Nadia?
Bro, it's been raining for days.
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Oh, yeah, you have to ask to go to someone else's grave?
Don't
Okay.
say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize.
You're not paying attention? Good. Good, because honestly, that would ruin like almost everything. I'm not even gonna
I wanted
lie.
to show my father how much I've grown.
You know, if you want to see the story, of course.
Still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
For now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Well, he's not human, so that's kind of hard.
In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway?
People who do wrong things getting what they deserve. That's what justice is supposed to be, but the Oratrice messed up.
There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things.
Yeah?
That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that is true.
Which is also
well, not
why
unfortunately.
I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival.
Yeah, humans don't think like that, buddy.
Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day.
That is
Mr.
true.
Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice.
That is what he did.
Justice that's higher than life itself.
I mean, he solved a really important case.
You asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callus in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days.
And that's why it's been raining for days.
That high and mighty chair in the Opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
Okay.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before.
Oh, we needed that for the drama.
So you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
No, he doesn't seem cold outwardly at all. Like the first time you talked to him, he was such a nice guy just from the start. I don't know. He's not. He doesn't seem cold unless he's doing his job, honestly. But like it's his job.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
But he's good at it.
So Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well.
That's good.
Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done.
Yeah. Putting their hands forward. You also pay your respects to Callus. No way. It stopped raining. That's nice. For him.
Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Well, you're usually not supposed to fly around someone's grave.
Paimon didn't know that was a thing. Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly.
Yeah, honestly, she probably wouldn't be able to walk. She would just like fall face first on the floor.
No.
Let's be honest.
Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
Wow, she took it seriously. Exactly, that smile, that smirk.
Is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit?
Yeah.
If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
Sure. I'd love to talk to Farina, though. I really want her on my team because she's like my favorite character. Anyways, Neuvillette. What is going on, good sir? I'm here to talk to you.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
No, we invited ourselves.
We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
Like,
I see.
It's not considered stalking.
Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy.
Is he?
So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free.
No.
Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine.
No problem.
And it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
I got you, bro. About water from the primordial sea. We're doing this already? Don't we usually do this at the end of like the entire quest? No, whatever.
So at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Maybe it is from there.
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate.
Yeah, exactly.
I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today.
I mean, that water we saw in the hideout was definitely different looking water.
Most of Tavat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
How do you know that? No, I'm kidding.
So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface.
Because it's
What Vacher
drowned.
discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Yeah.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Probably because of the prophecy, of course. Like, what else would it be?
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead.
Because Celestia said so. That's
To be
why.
fair, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land.
Well, we got 3 more Archon quest parts to go in the next 2 updates, so we'll see where it leads.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Of course, I would ask about the prophecy that's been circulating around Fontaine.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne.
Poor
but the
Farina.
sins of the people will be finally washed away for good.
Yes.
Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
Yes.
That's right. It was Lenny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
I think.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly.
Well, yeah, it seems kind of
Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
Wow, she must have been really salty.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
Yeah, why would it be her?
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs.
Totally.
Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously.
I mean, I would
Indeed,
too.
She has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose.
Across Tevat?
If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But
Predecessor.
with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
No, she can be decisive
Is
sometimes.
there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
About child.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion.
Okay.
However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
In that specific case.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it.
So it's the people too.
Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness.
I feel like it did add the other things, because people, they hear he's a Fatui Harbinger, then all of them make it inherently negative. So I feel like no matter what case was put against him, since everyone in the crowd already knew that he Harbinger, extremely evil guy, their thoughts, which is also put into the Oratrice or whatever, also goes off of the decision it would make. So they all know he's a Fatui Harbinger, so the Oratrice wasn't connecting everything else. It was thinking about the case, maybe. I'm just assuming things. But everyone in the crowd was like, 100% crowd's like, this guy's guilty of other things. So, I mean, you know, it could be like the inner thoughts of the other people. Because I'm pretty sure they said that's how it works, right?
Which
But
is
who
all
knows?
to say, I've been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
About how long? How old are you, buddy?
So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate.
Someone down there putting the actual answers with the ticket.
In any case,
that'd be
I am
funny.
inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on.
She didn't.
She managed to bluff her way through it, though. Their time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama.
That's what she's good
While
at.
We do
What can we
intend to
say?
get to the bottom of this. For now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede.
Good. He's
If
evil.
we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yes, Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
That's true.
Is there anything else you...
Okay, about my sibling. Might as well bring it up.
Your
What's
sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler. I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description.
up? Bro, okay, wait, is there actually not an E at the end of blonde? Am I stupid? I could have sworn it was. No. Yeah, it's... Oh, it's spelled both ways? It looks so much better with an E at the end, guys. Whoever says blonde without the E at the end, like, what are you doing? Like, honestly, what's up with that?
If he ever
Anyways.
stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles.
So you're doing pretty bad, he says. Well, darn. Also, I mean, Fontaine, they probably had the other god when he was here, so it probably wasn't even a court.
Is there anything else?
That's all you had to say about that? Nope, I have no more questions. I asked everything.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you.
Of course, you're a chill guy,
It
man.
will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memornia.
Rip.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right, you've got a point.
Totally.
Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
It stopped before I even started talking to him, Paimon. What's up with that, Nouvelette? Oh, that's just the last line, just nothing else. Oh, that gives you another constellation for the Traveler? Steambird interview? Another Horizon of Adventure? Talk to Catherine? Is there another one? Guys, that's dailies! Guys, that's dailies! I can do the dailies in Fontaine, finally, after all these years. Steambird's... Oh, and this is the weeklies, right? Is hiring assistants. If you're interested, please report. I think this is weeklies and dailies, actually. Which is cool. That's cool. Oh, what's this? Oh, I keep on forgetting, since, like, I'm not used to it yet, is that you get this for finishing an act. All that's left is Lenny's story quest, 2 big world quests, and a bunch of other things. So it's not all that's left, it's just, Okay, to be fair, I feel like I explored a little too much so far in my free time. I mean, 90, 69, 75, like, bruh. I should not have that much done. Well, I mean, what? I do not remember putting that there. Anyways, what was I thinking other than, oh yeah, I want to play people in cards. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go to the Traveler real quick. Who, by the way, might I add, got instantly weaker when I turned her to Hydro, because, oh wait. Okay, so I listened to all these already. There's just 3 left that I didn't have because of the story, okay? About magic.
Lenny's magic shows are amazing. Paimon never would have guessed how he did it before he revealed his secret.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. I just thought of a magic trick.
No way.
You know how to do magic too?
Yup. I can make a big magician's hat float in the air and even make it move at my command.
No.
Really? How do you do that?
Simple. I put Paimon inside the hat.
True.
What? Why would Paimon be... Oh, so Paimon's the one making it float. Oh, in that case, Paimon has an idea for an even better magic trick.
Huh? What is it?
Behold! The bottomless hat. No matter how many plates of delicious food you throw into it, it'll never get full.
That's crazy.
Wait. So, where would the plates go?
Oh, good point. Oh, the hat spits the empty plates back out. Ta-da!
Wow.
What do you think?
What a great magic trick about patented flying technology.
Fontaine's aquabuses are pretty cool.
Why no flying items?
Imagine if they could run without tracks. Then you could go anywhere you want, pretty much without having to move a muscle. Oh,
Unfortunately, that's not how it works.
way less tiring.
But you already fly everywhere. Does that even get tiring?
Fly?
Wait!
Wait, that's it! If
Airboats?
we make the boats float
Excuse
in the
me?
air, then they wouldn't need reels anymore. Then we could call them airboats.
Those already kind of exist.
Come on, let's go apply for one of those, oh yeah, patents. We can't let Paimon's genius go to waste. Quick, before someone else beats us to it!
They already
Patents
did.
don't work like that. You can't just have a name for your invention.
You also need to provide details of the original technical solution that makes your airboats float.
Yep, you gotta do some research.
Okay, got it. We just need to attach a giant propeller on top of the boats.
Wow.
But how would you prevent the boat from spinning along with the propeller? And how would you control the direction of movement?
Out here asking the real questions.
Paimon never realized flying was so complicated. It's always been second nature to Paimon.
Well, because you don't have a propeller.
Well, there might be an easier solution if we ditch the direction and speed control requirements.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, it involves starting at a high altitude and flying downwards at a rapidly increasing velocity.
Hey, that isn't flying, that's free falling.
Nah, that's falling with style. About the prophesied crisis.
Great way to deal with Fontaine's prophesied crisis.
Oh, what's the answer?
Okay,
I'm curious.
You know those great big clockwork mecha they use for digging tunnels?
Mm-hmm.
Why not send them deep underwater and get them to dig a load of drainage holes? Then no one will have to worry about the water level rising anymore.
Where's it gonna drain to?
Sounds logical enough. But where do you think the water will go?
Exactly.
What does that matter? Think of it right.
No, it does matter actually.
There's a hole in it. What's the use in racking your brains trying to figure out where all the Mora went? Because the fact is, a coin pouch with a hole wouldn't be able to hold it all anyway.
True.
Well, I'd certainly like to know where all my Mora goes. But from what you're saying, it doesn't sound like you keep track.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Paimon doesn't know where you... Paimon doesn't know where your Mora goes.
Bruh, I need to take you to court, press charges for stealing my money. Excuse me? Well, what is this? Utter stupidity. A 1 of 1, okay. The movement speed of rising water's bubbles will be decreased by 30%. Is that a good or a bad thing? I have no idea. Okay, why does the ult of the Traveler, like, go, like, run away from you? That's, like, so weird to me. Oh no, I outed myself with my C2 Kazuha. Okay, the rest of my 5 stars, like, I don't think these are the only 2 I have constellations for like, non-standard banner 5 stars. Oh, wait, yay, Miko, I forgot. I got really lucky, though. I got her, like, a 10, I got the second one, a 10 pull after this one, which is probably the most lucky I got, and obviously this is Kaching. I just got her C2 recently because I was pulling for Lenny, and then I lost the 50-50. Anyways, who needs Lenny when I don't need it? Important stuff first, though. Let us go talk to Catherine. I want those dailies, and I want them now! Catherine! I did the thing! This one must be a puppet, too. Perhaps. There shouldn't be another possibility. Is there something I can help you with? Are you looking to take on a commission or send one out? I'm just taking a look. I see. If you run into any guild-related issues, you can come and ask me. I will provide the utmost service for you and answer all answerable questions. Then we thank you for your contributions to the guild, adventurer. We wish you smooth travels. Look, guys, I did it. Woo! I can now do dailies in Fontaine after all this time. Sumeru, Fontaine. Let's go. The only reason I rushed this is so I could do dailies in Fontaine. Because, yeah. And this other one... Oh, it's over here? Okay. And the Steambird is where you do the weeklies. I do know that. Which is quite interesting. Sir Arthur, look at him. What a nice looking pelican guy. He's not a guy, he's just a bird. He's a Steambird, if you think about it. Euphrasia, truly spectacular weather today, no? Yes, truly. If only the weather was this cooperative every workday, I should be quite merry indeed. And speaking of work, my dear, you're here to interview for the troubleshooter position advertised in our Tales of Humanity section, are you not? I am. Excellent. You didn't ask any questions about the title troubleshooter, and thus it can be surmised that Ethan's word choice, while eccentric, is simple and enough to understand, easy to understand. Putting that aside for the moment, would you like to know how I was able to correctly ascertain that you were here for the job and not seeking to only help in our Tales of Humanity section? Observation. Every citizen who comes to the Steambird seeking help appears anxious and jittery, but your steps are relaxed, your expression calm. Those who are fortunate are all the same. Those who fall victim to misfortune all have their own woes. But you needn't worry. Those who seek assistance from others via Tales of Humanity haven't run into any serious trouble, so it shouldn't be hard to handle. Have a look at this batch of commissions. World Exploration, 28. Thank you. 450. Wait, I already have one? I'm already level 1? Is I already level? You start as level 1. No, duh. I done 6 quests. Okay. Level 2? Oh, so close to level 2. Oh no. What other quests do I have to do? I want to get level 2 so I can do the bounties just before the reset. You know what I mean? All you need to do is find some time every week to read through the submissions to Tales of Humanity. Pick out a few commissions you'd like to handle, and then come find me to collect your payment. Some commissions are so drop-dead simple you wouldn't believe it, but you shouldn't underestimate the value of your work. For us, the problems in their submissions may appear to be easy and insignificant, but for the readers submitting their problems, they are like a splinter under their fingernails, impossible to remove or ignore. If we can help them extract these splinters, then in addition to the monetary rewards, you will also receive the respect and gratitude of the people, and your reputation among the citizenry will increase over time. When that happens, I will give you more complicated and important jobs. Help everyone achieve happiness and be a lighthouse illuminating humanity. Such is the calling of our paper. Such are the feelings and aspirations of every publisher. No need for an interview? Interview? Your interview was complete before you even arrived. Don't be surprised, I have my ways. If I couldn't even manage that, how could I manage a newspaper? Alright, I've told you everything you need to know about this job. As for whether or not you want to take it, that's up to you now. Think it over. Boom! Shh. What recipe did we get? Steak tarte. Tarta. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was like, where's my Hydroculus? I don't have it. It sucks that I have 3 extras of these, though. I wish I could, like, only have 1 of these just because, but, you know, whatever. Wow, look at this cake. Wow. That looks so fancy, it's absurd.
A good newspaper should be a lighthouse of truth.
What is it this time? Oh, story quest. Sorry, Lenny, I didn't know you had a story quest there. I actually did. First off, let's look at, oh wow, look, I finished every hangout. That's crazy. Woo, I can't wait for Charlotte. When Charlotte has one, I'm gonna go crazy. Because I love Charlotte so much. All I have left is that. How's my reputation at the Court of Fontaine? If you can help solve our readers' troubles, that'd be really cool. So I would have to do 3 quests. If I can find 3 easy to finish quests, I'll do this in my own time, by the way, if I can. Then I will do those. Just if 3 of these are easy, then I'll go ahead and do them. Because I do want to do these. I want to do these weekly bounties, or like one of these. I want to do weekly stuff before the weeklies reset, or I could get to 40% overall, which would give me 100. But I'm not even sure if you could get to 40. Anyways, we did it. Caught up on the Archon quest. I'm kind of sad that I kind of forced my hand. My hand was kind of forced to do it quickly. Because I really didn't want to rush it. But also, I was going to do it today anyway. So it's fine. It wasn't rushed. But it is kind of weird that you have to do 2 parts of the Archon quest to get the dailies. She doesn't need to swim, but like her head is the only thing above the water. That is hilarious. So I was just curious what that would look like. Anyways, I will be ending the stream here. All achievements. Complete as light rain falls without reason. Reveal the truth behind the serial disappearances cases. 830 achievements obtained. That is crazy. You know what's crazy? Look at all these hundreds on my screen. Like, skip this one. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, and oh, 92 on the fish. I have to catch like 2,000. Yeah, I've only catched 1,100 fish so far. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 92, 100. Which one is this? Oh, yeah. This one's going to take some time. I could just, like, throw stuff, but I don't want to. 100. 0, because I don't... oh, this one was, like, just added, actually. But, like, for all the exploration places, I have 100, which is what you like to see. This is book, right? Legend of the Scattered Halberd series. Anyways, what am I doing? Stalling? Yes, that is true. I will see you guys next time. I don't know what I was going to say. Next time, I will either be doing... I'll probably be doing Lenny's character story. And then the one after that, I'll probably do the world quest on my screen. That makes it so I don't have, like, four Hydroculus that I can't get. Like, okay, so I have 78 out of 85. And the last... Like, there's like 4 in one of the world quests that I can get, and then there's another world quest where I can get like another 2. And I think, I mean, if I look at the interactive map here, yeah, 2 from one world quest and 4 from the other, and then there's this other one that I just haven't collected yet. But 78 out of 85 Hydroculus. It's crazy looking at the interactive map though. Because, yeah, you know, I have all Amnioculus, Geoculus, Electroculus, Dendroculus. It's so weird to pronounce. Anyways, bye.